Well, one very important and very interesting statistic that we at TT Now have been highlighting for quite some time has been the increasing rise of the retail participant as far as equity investing as well as equity trading is concerned. Now we have statistics to back up this particular data as well. In fact, if you're looking at some of the data that has come out, the equity participation in Nifty 500 stocks is in fact at a decadal high. So what you're looking is that the share of retail participants, retail investors, as far as the Nifty 50 companies, has seen a significant jump of almost 20 basis points as far as ownership patterns is concerned. So at the end of the March quarter, equity ownership as far as the Nifty 50 companies was concerned was close to 7.8%, and now it has jumped almost 20 basis points, a significant jump to almost 7.82%. Also, and in a very similar vein, but slightly concerning, is the fact that the share of retail participants as far as the Nifty 500 companies, which is a gauge of the broader end of the markets, the smaller and mid-cap companies, has gone up even higher by almost 30 basis points, from 8.1% to 8.4% in the June quarter. And one particular trend that is emerging is that despite the fact that you're seeing mutual fund assets actually seeing some amount of outflows, you're seeing SIP flows come to a bit of a standstill. Despite that, when it comes to individual retail investing, you're actually seeing most of the retail participants remain quite unfazed as far as the market volatility is concerned. Now, what is the reason for this? Number one, you're talking about a large number of new investors entering the market. Younger people are actually understanding the importance of equities as well as the stock markets as an investing asset class. Salaried executives are saving quite a bit of money due to the work from home culture, and whatever excess funds they are having in their hand at this point of time, they are actually investing in the markets. You're seeing retail participation at a decade high of nearly 70%, and what is actually being witnessed is that the retail participation has increased quite dramatically in trading as well as the delivery volume. When you're talking about the returns, retail participants on an individual basis have actually managed to outperform the kind of returns that they've seen, versus the SIPs that they've owned quite phenomenally and quite steadily for quite some time. So retail volumes at close to over 70%. This is a decadal high. Retail participation at a decadal high. Retail volumes on an average being seen at close to 45 to 55%. And the lowest contribution of retail volumes, if you have to compare it, was in May 2015 at close to 27%, while the highest retail participation or contribution to retail volumes was in November 2000 at close to 95%. So now it's not as high as November 2000, but still at 70%, it's a significant development and one that needs to be seen quite interestingly.